Hello and welcome to week 6 of the Rocket League season. Today, the Marshalltown Bobcats will be taking on Gilbert. Here's the starting lineup for today. We have Braden, Peyton, the goal scorer, and a newcomer to the varsity squad, Chad. Currently, the Bobcats sit with a record of 2-2 after needing to reschedule last week's match. So, including today, they have 3 games left before the postseason. Before the game gets started, we will thank our sponsors.
Do I have to get a red car? What? Sorry, what? Oh. So get off the Discord?
Yeah, go off on Discord and disable. Yeah, like turn that one off.
How?
How do you turn off in-game chat?
You have to go to settings. Click on spectate, and then go to settings, and then go to chat, and then it should say voice chat settings. Allow voice chat with nobody.
Wait, no, voice chat.
No, it's the one that's on it. Nobody.
All right, players are joining. Today we're playing in the Wasteland. The Bobcats are technically the away team, so their score is the blue up top on the right. Gilbert is the red team on the left. So yeah, we have a couple of new players here to the varsity team. Interesting to see how they can gel and make some magic happen. Gilbert currently sitting with a record of 1-4, but they are right behind a few teams there for the standings. So far, just a lot of balls hanging out in the middle of the field for now. Trying to maneuver his way across the defenders there, but remains pretty well at midfield. Here's a decent little chip going close to the Gilbert goal, but a little bit too far left into the corner. Able to nick that one. Ooh, a couple of Gilbert players get airborne there. Able to just tap it a little bit. Not incredibly threatening. Here's one Chad sitting in goal. Playing some all-time defense. And that counts as a shot attempt for Peyton, although it wasn't terribly menacing. Another kind of deep ball there. Might get over the Gilbert defenders. That one does find the back of the net. Didn't seem like that one was too threatening, but I mean, he got it up. Gilbert Dirt Worm there tried to get up to it, but he might have ran out of boost or thought it was going to go high or something. But Bobcats find themselves with a 1-0 lead here. 3.5 minutes to go in game 1. Up to this point in the season, Peyton is, he has amassed 19, now 20 goals across just 4 games, so not a bad average there. And there's a response from Gilbert as Dirt Worm kind of redeems himself and gets to go a little bit of help there from Braden going up the wall and sort of centering that ball, but good shot by him. So all tied up now. Just over 30 seconds later. A dangerous kickoff there for the Bobcats, but Luckily didn't lead to anything. Here's a nice little bit of aerial action. So Gilbert starting to get a little bit more comfortable in the air. Bulldogs trying to get something going on here. Seems like Chad has kind of devoted himself to spending a lot of the time playing goalie here. Ooh, almost has a nice save there, but a good double there from Gilbert gives him the lead. This is nicely defended there, but it's Iceberg PG followed that one up really nicely and got the goal right at the halfway point in game one. Gilbert takes the lead, 2-1. Ooh, a nice clear kickoff there for the Bobcats. Leads to a ball in the corner. Braden right there, keep it in that corner, trying to get the ball centered. Peyton chipping it back towards Gilbert's side. Ooh, a dangerous ball going towards Bobcat goal, but in the right place, right time. Nice little backward pass there by Gilbert. Ooh, all three Bobcat players right there for that ball. Do manage to get it out of danger initially, but a nice little setup there, almost resulting in a slam dunk for Gilbert. Not able to do anything with it though. Playing off the wall here, Peyton in good position to make sure that one doesn't go any further. Center ball, nice pass to Braden there. Was able to get a shot attempt out of it, but kept it low on the ground, so it was a pretty easy save. Demo there on Peyton. The Bobcats are person down for just a second here. So they're content just to go back and play defense. 1:20 left to play. Bobcats looking for an equalizer here. Good little clear away by Chad. Dangerous center ball coming here. Aerial. No shot though. Gets the ball past Gilbert defenders, dangerously into the corner here, trying to center it. Knocked away though. Under a minute here, Bobcats still need one. Playing with the fake out there. A nice little shot by Peyton, doesn't quite go goal. It does get a shot attempt for it. Here's Peyton again with another attempt, trying to chip it over defense, doesn't quite get there. Ooh, dangerous ball there, will double the Gilbert lead late in this game. All three Bobcats were there on defense, just none of them could quite get to the ball in time. Kickoff goes in favor of Gilbert. The Bobcats looking at quickly here as they need two just to tie this one up and send it to overtime. Shot attempt there by Dirtworm Milk. Here's a follow-up, doesn't quite get to it in time. And another one, right there though. Able to get it over the defense into the corner dangerously. High ball there, isn't quite gonna get it done. So after this ball hits the ground here, Gilbert will win game one. Lone goal for the Bobcats, played or scored by Peyton. A couple of important saves there for Chad though. All in all though, for this first time playing together with this composition, not that bad. Lots of good things there. They did have the lead for a minute and a half of the game, but Gilbert responded with 3 unanswered goals, leading to the 3-1 game 1 victory. While we have a second here, maybe we'll go straight into it here. Okay, yeah, it looks like teams are joining straight up, and we will move right into game 2. So here we go with game 2. Kickoff was initially controlled there by Peyton, but because he was the first one there, the second player there happened to be a Gilbert player, reflected off them down into Bobcat territory. But here's a little fly ball going towards the Gilbert goal. Dirtworm Milk not quite able to get there, and there's a little trickle-in goal to start things off. A very similar goal to last game that Peyton scored. Just pops it up right over the defense. Couldn't quite get his nose to the ball there. And a really, really slow goal. 18 seconds into the game. But here we go in familiar territory. Bobcats finding themselves up 1-0 early in the game. See if they can hold on to it here. There's a shot attempt for Dirtworm Milk. Bobcats there on defense. Here's another shot attempt. Nothing too dangerous there. And another dangerous ball there, barely tipped away there. This ball looked a little dangerous, but ended up being a little too high. There's another shot attempt. Peyton's right on time, though. Peyton getting airborne. Not quite able to do anything with it there. Braden able to keep the momentum going in the direction. Here's Peyton getting up for a ball. Ooh, but there's two Gilbert players there. Braden with a nice follow-up, not quite able to get anything out of it. So Bobcats on the attack here. Nice shot there, a little bit wide though. So a little flick there, a nice goal for Iceberg PG from Gilbert. The demo there kind of obscured our view, so here's the replay. Just a little flick, getting it right over Chad, who just a second later got demoed. So they tie it up. Right around the same time that Gilbert tied it up in the last game as well. So far, minute and a half into the game, feeling very familiar to last game. We'll see what the Bobcats can do here. Seems like they're communicating a little bit better. They've had some promising attacks that just don't quite pan out, but still a lot of game here. Just 3 minutes still. Braden keeping the ball towards midfield. Gonna get a shot attempt out of this. Goes high, which they've struggled with. Here's a follow-up from Peyton. Doesn't quite get it there. Smashes into the sidebar instead. So another good little sequence there for the Bobcats. Here's Nebuloid for Gilbert getting way up high. Peyton getting up there to disrupt it though. A little bit of rotation there in the corner for the Bobcats. Here's another dangerous one for Peyton, who doesn't quite get this one to go. A decent little follow-up again from Braden, but a couple of Gilbert defenders there to keep that ball out. Just got to think that's Bobcats keep doing that. Just get the ball close to the goal and have somebody there to follow it up. Eventually, it's got to get through. As it stands, under 2 minutes here, still 1-1. Gilbert leads the game so far. 1-0. Gilbert trying something here. Almost kind of centers the ball for Marshalltown, but a little bit too far. Now Peyton's trying to do something with it. A little back flip for style there. Braden comes out of goal and makes sure that ball goes back towards Gilbert's side. Chad with a little bit of fancy aerial work there. But here's a dangerous looking attempt from Iceberg, and he gets the goal to go. Another good goal there. Able to get up into the air, hit that one into the crossbar, and have it go straight down into the goal. So Gilbert gets a 2-1 lead. A couple of fake kickoffs there. Ball still holding still. Nobody wants it yet. Ooh, here's a good shot attempt from Braden. Goes a little bit to the left there, easily defended. Here's a nice little follow-up though, and he got it. equalizer just a couple of seconds later. A little bit of miscommunication there from Gilbert, having a couple of players collide midair. And then Braden slamming it home. Evening this up, just a minute, a little bit more than a minute to play in game 2. Under a minute here. See what happens. Seems like the Bobcats have done a really good job of adapting from game 1 to game 2 here. Changing enough things up, make them a little more competitive. There's a ball that's going over the goal. Corner. That was close to a double commit by the Bobcats. Dangerous ball going goalward, and it gets hit on a second effort there, leading to a Gilbert goal in the lead late in this one. Decent save there, but a good follow-up for Gilbert. Gives them the 3-2 lead. Bobcats need to act quick here. There's a favorable kickoff to get things going here. Nicely defended by Iceberg BG. Good little double hit there. It's sort of centered. Ball's going over. Remember, the game's not officially over till the ball hits the ground with 0 seconds left. Braden goes a little bit too high there, and that will be it for game 2. Goes to Gilbert as well. A close one, though. Very tightly contested right up to that final 20 seconds. Both Peyton and Braden getting goals there. Peyton with a couple of big saves. Chad as well. He was in the mix quite a bit, didn't quite get the stats to show it. And it looks like a Gilbert player might be subbing out or had some kind of connection issues. But while we got him in here, we'll thank our sponsors one more time. All right, here we go for game 3. Bobcats find themselves down 0-2 in the game so far. Need to win a game here to keep the match alive. A great little save there from Braden early on. It was almost Gilbert's scoring the early goal, which has been Marshalltown's MO so far. Peyton getting up high, chipping over the defense. But here comes Iceberg screaming and keeping that ball right towards midfield, gets it in the air. Slow little center there from Nebuloid. Gets the ball going down into the corner over Braden's head there. Chad's on his own down there on defense, but able to get the save before it gets demoed. Almost another double commit there by the Bobcats, but able to keep the ball down. On Gilbert's side here, a high pop fly. Sends Iceberg up into the air. Here's a dangerous little move. Very quickly here, Bobcats find themselves on defense. Little pop fly hit towards goal. Peyton right there to keep the ball in front of the goal. This one will go a little bit high, but it's dangerously right in front of the goal, but nicely tipped away. So a couple of threats towards the goal avoided. Here's a dangerous ball. If Braden can get to it in time, 50-50 goes in favor of Nebuloid from Gilbert. Bring the ball into the corner here. Here comes the center, kind of off to the side of the goal, so no real danger there. Peyton in good position to keep that one away. And close to another double commit. Whispered. Who's really shown some skill in the aerial department here. Ball currently just kind of hanging out in front of Marshalltown goal, which is never a good place if you're a defender. Peyton kind of alone down there on offense after Chad got demoed. So kind of wisely just held onto the ball and let his teammate respawn. So we're at the halfway point here, a 0-0 game 3. Both teams really stepping up the defense here. Here's a good shot though from Iceberg. Chad in goal, ready to defend. Here's a follow-up by Nebuloid. This one's going to go a little bit high. And Peyton right there to handle it. A real cake. He's a new one that subbed in between game 2 and 3. Let's see what he can do. Ball just currently hanging out right towards midfield. Waiting with the demo on Iceberg. Leaves an open goal. Peyton able to capitalize on that. Good little setup here. That all started with Braden getting the demo and then a nice little pass off the wall there. So just under 2 minutes to go. Bobcats up 1-0. Here's a kickoff in favor of Gilbert though. Iceberg getting that ball going towards the middle there. Nebuloid tried something. A little bit of an opportunity here for the Bobcats. Peyton's going to try to center this. It goes a little too far across the center for Braden to really do anything with that. So reset, try again. Keeping the ball down in that Gilbert corner here. Iceberg looking to do something with it, but a fancy dribbling. Getting right there though, kind of disrupt what he's trying to do. And there's a ball ricocheting towards center. Chad's in goal, able to knock it away. And Peyton gets the demo on the real cake. A little bit of, I'm not sure what just happened there. It seemed like everybody kind of missed. Braden going up for that one. Technically got a shot attempt for that, but wasn't really going goalward here. We're under a minute. Bobcats have the 1-0 lead. Just hanging out in midfield, now going towards the Gilbert corner. A little bit of a miss here. 30 seconds left to play. Bobcats on defense. Ooh, a dangerous little 50-50. Did go in favor of Gilbert, but away from the goal. Chad able to clear it, and Peyton finished the clearance. Nebuloid tried to turn around, but Braden right there to win that 50-50. Here's a chance for Peyton to double the lead, and he whiffs on it. Here's a dangerous little breakaway from Iceberg PG. Gets it centered. Both other Gilbert players kind of missed that, though. Iceberg keeping it up in the air. And there's game 3 in favor of Marshalltown. An exciting game 3. Leading to the 1-0 victory for the Bobcats. Peyton scoring the one important goal there. Braden assisting him on that, and all 3 Bobcats had at least 1 save. Peyton with 2. The Gilbert stat line down below doesn't look quite as exciting, but they definitely made the Bobcats sweat, especially there in the last 30 seconds. It appears that the Bobcats are continuing to improve as we go from one game to the next. So it'll be exciting to see what they can do here in game 4. There's also a JV Overwatch scrimmage happening in the background. You might be able to hear some of that noise as well. So here we are moving into game 4. Bobcats still trail though, 1-2. Gilbert was looking for that third victory to seal the deal in this match. Bobcats looking to force a game 5 here. Here we go. Looks like both teams keeping the same lineup. Kickoff in favor of the Bobcats. Chad able to get that ball going goalward, but Nebuloid right there in midfield to stop that. Nice little center ball there for the Bobcats. Peyton able to get a shot attempt on it. Barely goes off the crossbar. Great attempt. Good communication by the Bobcats. A great setup by Braden there. And Peyton just couldn't quite get the angle on it, but a good shot attempt to start things off here. Bobcats currently back playing defense. Chad in goal. Getting on the attack. Not been able to do much there. Back on defense they go. A dangerous little center ball. A little bit of back and forth at the moment. Little cross ball there. Ball going goalward, and it will go in. A great long distance goal there by Chad. I think he was just trying to clear the ball, but managed to get a lot of pace on that. And the real Cake not quite able to get there in time. So Chad will get his first varsity goal here. Close to the same mark where Gilbert usually likes to score their first goal, but Chad with a long distance one here to get the Bobcats up early. Oh, here's a dangerous ball though going towards Bobcat goal. Peyton right there though to corral it. Pittsburgh PG tried it there. There's a ball that's going a little wide of goal. Chad there to keep it airborne. And he gets it back down on the ground. Tried the nice little deflection there. Peyton's got an open goal, and he will just let that one roll in to double the Bobcat lead. Double commit there for sure. And Peyton doesn't do anything fancy, just lets the ball roll into the net. 2-0 goes the score in favor of Marshalltown. Nice little 50-50 kickoff. Right along midfield, dangerously kind of just hopping towards Marshalltown goal. Chad kind of whiffs on that save, but luckily Braden right there. Real Cake goes airborne to get this one going right towards Marshalltown goal. Gets a shot attempt for it, and Peyton gets a save for it. Nice long center ball there. Braden with the fake, we'll call it. Peyton tried a little chip, not quite able to get there. Was able to bump the Real Cake just enough. Looked like he might have had a breakaway. Ooh, Peyton, luckily, was kind of floundering in goal and was able to recover and get a save from what looked like almost a sure goal. Peyton trying to kind of psych out the Gilbert player there, but he came in fine just enough, and that one will get over Chad's head. He was in the right place, just didn't quite get high enough to get this one saved. These have proven to be a little bit difficult for both teams. Just those high fly balls. And when you are just kind of sitting in goal like that, and something you gotta get airborne and judge how high up it is, it's difficult. Peyton thought, so it looked like he was about to have a shot there, but Iceberg PG able to come in and disrupt that. Now the Bobcats playing defense. Braden going up the wall and clearing that one for the time being. Centered ball. Peyton trying to do something with it there. Didn't quite get what he needed to out of it. Peyton, meanwhile, hanging on the wall, making sure that it doesn't get any more dangerous than it already is. Peyton wins a nice 50-50 to get the ball down into the corner. Can't quite corral that one. And the Bobcats kind of on their back heel here now. Goes in the corner. Peyton whiffs. Chad right there to, at least for now, defend it. couple of aerials there, but Peyton does eventually get the clear. Very dangerous ball there. Nice little shot attempt there from Peyton, just a little bit wide there, but Nebuloid also in great defensive position there. So we're under a minute. Bobcats lead 2-1. Looking to send it to game 5. The real cake with the fake out there. Ooh, a dangerous little demo and shot attempt there, but luckily Peyton was around to save that one as well. Peyton trying, almost had a little bit of a breakaway. If you could have chipped that one over Iceberg, might have had a chance. Here's a dangerous center ball. Luckily Braden's right there in time. Last 30 seconds. Here's a little chip from Nebuloid going a little bit high. The follow-up from Iceberg goes a little bit to the right. These last 30 seconds always prove to be very exciting as it just kind of turns into an onslaught. Ooh, a couple of great deflections. And here's an open goal for Braden, who at the very least we will score. So from the verge of almost having to go to overtime to suddenly being up by 2 goals. Five seconds, technically not over. Gilbert can score a really quick goal here and then have a 0-second goal, but that won't quite be the case as game 4 comes to an end with Marshalltown winning. So they have won the last 2 and tied the series up 2-2. So we are going to play a game 5 winner take all here. Looks like Gilbert is switching out one player, bringing in Dirtworm Milk, who was participating in the first 2 games. So here we go, game 5. Marshalltown continues to improve from game 1 to game 4. There's been a noticeable, dramatic improvement in play and cooperation. So we'll see if they can ride that all the way to the finish line. Here's a dangerous looking ball to start things off. Chad doing just enough. Doesn't count as a save, but here's a couple of quick little deflections. Got the ball skittering towards the Gilbert goal, but there's Dirtworm Milk back in. Getting up for it there. Kind of getting the 2 hits off the side. Ball going a little bit wide of the goal there. There's Chad trying to do something with it. Gets a nice little double tap on it. Ooh, here's a dangerous ball, but Iceberg in the right place, and Dirtworm Milk moved to demo Peyton there as he was kind of lining up a shot attempt. Braden handles that one nicely. Looked like the Gilbert player was going to try and fake him out. Here's a nice ball going towards the goal. Iceberg right in position though. Both teams have really stepped up their defense here in the last couple of games. And every goal has been pretty hard fought. There's a ball going towards Chad. Chad right there to clear it for now as the other 2 Marshalltown players get back on defense. Trying to get the ball on the Gilbert side. Seems like so far it's spending a lot of time on Marshalltown's side of the field. A lot of time on defense for the Bobcats. Chad kind of comes over, breaks up the little scrum going on in the corner. While Peyton kind of got faked out a little bit there and committed high, thinking that he was going to play the deflection. Here's a good little shot attempt from Iceberg and a follow-up from Gilbert, but nothing yet. Chad's there to clear the ball down into Gilbert's side as we're approaching the halfway mark in game 5, still scoreless. There's a nice high center ball for the Bobcats. Dirtworm Milk there, able to do just enough. Peyton kind of tipping it over to Braden. Braden gets it close to the goal. Little ricochet, but now Iceberg PG able to do something with it. Peyton able to intercept. Ball going center there. Nebuloid tried to do a little something like he was going to try to do a backflip roll. Here's a dangerous ball going a little bit high. No Gilbert players quite able to do it. Peyton almost had a breakaway. Braden very quickly getting the ball to the corner there. There's an opportunity for a breakaway, but Peyton not quite able to do it. A little bit of a clear ball there. Peyton had an open look at, but decided not to take the opportunity there. As we approach the 1.5 minute. Game 5. Ooh, a kind of dubious little 50-50 there in favor of Gilbert. Looked like they had it cleared. Looks like the Gilbert player was on top of the ball and Braden was under it, and it just kind of rolled between them and ended up going into the goal. So Bobcats will be looking for a response here in the next 1.5 minutes. Gets the ball past Iceberg PG, which has proven to be one of their better defenders. Ball now going towards goal. Chad able to handle that one well. Gilbert, though, keeping the pressure on, not letting up. Looking to double their lead. Ooh, a bunch of floundering. Leads to a little chip shot and another goal for Gilbert. Unfortunate goal there. Finds the Bobcats down 2 goals here late. Very possible to score a couple of goals very quickly here. So they're going with the kind of all-out attack approach here. There's a dangerous center ball and another goal for Gilbert. Bobcats had to do it. They had to send everybody up and try to attack here, which can sometimes lead to offensive opportunities if you don't quite get there. So 3 goals, 31 seconds. Not impossible, but a little unlikely. Let's see if Chad can get another goal here. Gilbert a little bit more content now to play defense and just let this one play out. The ball remains in the air, but that will do it. So after an exhilarating comeback, Bobcats fall short just a little bit and will drop this one. So they will move to 2-3 on the season. Bobcats have 2 games left next week against Clear Creek and Mana, and then a rescheduled match to be determined against Waukee. Thanks for joining us on this one, and we'll see you next time.